I think a lot of the stigma about being a male survivor of sexual assault is the fact that we've been taught a long time that that doesn't happen to men. And so oftentimes men who've gone through that are afraid of saying anything about it. So oftentimes it's something that it's not talked about. And then if you do talk about it, there's these ideas of like that makes you unmasculine. And really, if you're a real man, that doesn't happen to you. And so a lot of people in the male community are very quiet about it. And they don't come out, they don't talk about it, they don't have conversations. And then the issue with that is that we know that assailants who commit sexual crimes oftentimes will have multiple victims. And so there's this huge kind of cycle of underreporting. Male survivors never talk about it, and because they never talk about it, the people who are committing these crimes keep doing it, and then often can have multiple victims because it's either abuse of power or control and things like that. And so it's kind of this vicious cycle. And then we know also with male survivors, as I oftentimes talk about, the tendency isn't to hurt other people, it's to hurt yourself. So everyone reacts differently to trauma, but there's a lot of times things like high alcohol or drug abuse as a way of coping, as a way of dealing with what you went through, sometimes aggressive or violent tendencies. And that also oftentimes ties back to the idea of masculinity and trying to kind of prove your manhood.